after we have everything set up, yeah, we have a green check. We check the previewer. Hey, it looks good. And at that point, then we can hit the generate button. The generate button will allow us to then take this study that we have selected and then generate that. It sends it off to the Autodesk Cloud. It generates all on the back end. It does not use your processing power on your machine. It will allow you to, uh, send it off. You can actually close the design. You'll get information back saying, hey, it's done. You'll get a notification here. Outcomes are done. And if you keep the design open, what it'll do is it'll actually start to open up in something called the Explore window. And the Explorer window will give you all of the outcomes coming back that it's actually generated depending on the manufacturing methods and also the materials. So we can see that we have some recommended outcomes here at the top. These are the ones that have converged, they're called, and those are the ones that are completely done, that's actually found the solution for them. The ones that are there might be some that are called completed, not in this example, but if they are ever say completed, means it actually stopped before it could actually hit the intent, the criteria that you had set up. So converge means it's, hey, we got it at a certain iteration, we're good to go. And it gives us recommended ones here at the top here. And I can look at these as a thumbnail view, and I can filter these out by volume, mass, and everything like that, objectives. I can see properties of each one as well. I can see a scatter plot view, and you can see that, okay, we've got different colors for our different materials. We have the ones with thumbs up, being the ones that are good. And we also have, and we can set up in our volume and mass or whatever for this, the vertical values or the horizontal values. We can set these as well inside of there. We also have a table view, so we can sort by different columns also there. Now, when I have a converged study that I like, that's a recommended outcome, maybe I want to take a look at that. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to double click on that, and it will open up that design. So we've got that result. Just open it up. You can see the information about it on the right hand side. We can see it as a model view. We got our transparent view. We also have our stress view in here, so we can see the different stresses on this, because it is kind of doing a simulation also on the fly as well as it's being generated. There's design previews of what's going to look like when you export designs. You can actually see the preserved geometry and also the obstacle geometry. So if we take a look at this, let me click on the model view and then rotate this around here. You can see that it has not grown into anything that we set as obstacles. So it's taken the preserved geometry and grown from that preserved geometry down to the other geometry we have, but it has not grown and created any structure inside of the obstacles that we have. Okay, and I can actually take a look at another one here. Let's take a look at this one here. And let's look at that. So this one's a little bit more, probably maximize the stiffness and the strength of this one. You see it's kind of grown around the obstacle there. And also here at the top where we have another bolting connection, it's grown around that. Go back to that one. Okay, and with this we can actually compare other ones as well. So we can compare that to that one that's a little stronger. We can take a look at these both together. And let's say, hey, let's use that one on the left. We'll keep that one open. We can then add labels, tags to it, but then we can actually export this as designs. We can export the mesh out to that. And with those, then we can use those in our assemblies.